the first day of the week of being back at the workshop, and I already found I can get rid of that bike because I had some idea planned for the half of it, but I already used one half on my bicycle sidecar, and the only other good piece was really the handlebar. So that's pretty quick and easy to get rid of. Let's see, is there more stuff to get rid of? I can't recall why I was keeping half this stuff. You know what? I'm just cleaning up for a few hours while I have my cargo e-bike battery charging. It gives me ample time to go through and burn any of these pieces of wood that I no longer need. I can just cut more. You know, I found there's a few forested parks around Philadelphia that have just a bunch of lumber. Some of them actually do have lumber that people dump, but there's so much stuff out there. Out here I was clamoring to find even a log like this, but now this is just like, why am I even saving that? I have all the wood I could ever want out there. It is kind of nice living in a populated area because people there's just stuff everywhere. And since this has been infested with bugs eating it up, I'm going to put that in the firewood bin. And pray tell, where is that fire bin? Right there. Oh, I'm sorry, did I say bin? I meant haphazard pile. Yeah. So we have apple wood and persimmon wood. I don't think those are really good for what I want. This workshop gets so warm, especially up there, that I've decided I'm going to try to focus on the nicer woods, such as like walnut, and that's the kind of wood that I'll bring back here to dry. And I hope to come back here maybe every month or so for a week. And I can dry stuff here and have a rotation where I take some out here and have it dry for a year, and then I take some out to process, and when I'm done processing it, I bring it back to Pennsylvania, and then I just sell it from the apartment. Here's a fat tire bicycle that I got from the trash, but then I moved away. The wheels are all cracked, and apparently you can get these quite cheap now, and it's all rusted up. It's a shame because if I did want to do anything interesting with it, I would have to buy new tires eventually because they're so cracked. They might survive, but gosh, I don't know. And I just don't see myself doing much with a balloon tire bike. It's weird because I used to think those kinds of bikes were rare and expensive because they used to be, but now they're so common. It would probably be several years before I do some other bicycle tinkering thing, like I try to make a 5-wheel bicycle or whatever. Haven't really done that since the 2000s, and so sadly it's not worth keeping around. But it's also interesting to marvel at how much you can just get for free if you look around. So this is my very first laptop, the ThinkPad 385 CD from 1997. It was obsolete by the time it was sold. I always wanted this one, the ThinkPad 380Z, and I finally bought one. It was an impulse buy, ordered it from eBay. It was like $100 and some, but worth it. And I'm digging through my stuff. I plan to have an evening of fun with a vintage computer. And just like that, the e-bike's ready to go. And the tires have held pressure pretty well too. The battery though is going to take forever to charge. So I'm going to make it to Bill's house really slowly. Oops. So we're at Bill's house. We're watching Stargate. Stargate. I'm messing with computer stuff. I brought some back. I have this hard drive that's a bit dead, and then I have this one. It's a little sad. It's from one of my old friends back in like 2004 who he gave it to me right before he died because he had viruses on it. But yeah, I'm going through it and there's old pictures and stuff. It's like, that's kind of sad, but I think I'm going to archive this, and it's a good drive, so I'm going to actually format it then once I archive all the stuff on it, all the memories, and then install Windows 2000. And for some of the most incessant of you, they'll be happy to hear that I did get a driver's license. Just walked right in.
Yeah, quick and easy.
Yeah, just walked in.
Chris, we were only
did
there
the test.
Half hour at the most.
Yeah, half hour. Just
paperwork and driving test.
She was perfectly happy with my driving and just like, okay, I got a license. Okay. Now to get a motorcycle license. Oh.
Yep, so update your insurance, everybody. She's on the road.
Oh, that looks weird on the screen. Look at that.
Oh, the flickering?
Yeah, flickering.
Yeah.
That plasma screen always does that.
Wasn't it hard to sync up TV and video because of the lines are different?
LCD doesn't have that issue. So here, look at this. When I record this LCD, it's perfectly fine because it keeps the glow. But the plasma, it flickers. It turns on and off too much. Virus scan done. It found quite a few viruses. I tried booting it and the installation is totally roached. But there's all these images that I remember him drawing. These are 2004, 2003, something like that. Gosh, it makes me sad. Pictures of like his parents' farm and stuff. There's even audio files of him. It's been like, pretty soon it's going to be 20 years since he died. Before too long it's going to be 20 years since he died. And, well, he gave me this hard drive to use, so I might as well save what's interesting and nostalgic. A memory of one of my earliest best friends, and then get to use this for something cool, because that's why he gave it to me. November 02. Isn't it funny how you lose someone and you just have that thought of like, you don't really feel much in the moment, but then just for the rest of your life you're thinking like, damn, wish I could have shown that person that thing or whatever. It must be nice to be able to just grieve somebody, but instead I just get this thing that keeps coming back where I'm like, oh, I wonder, damn, dead, right? Huh. Well, that's a reminder. I love the old ThinkPad BIOSes, and they have the self-tests too. Well, it's midnight now. I've done all of this on like 1.5 hours of sleep, so I think it's about time I go to bed. You know, come to think of it, it's pretty good to do a driver's test and have no real big issues and be sleep deprived. That's pretty good. This is so cool though. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching. See ya. That's been day 1. Ooh.